I'm Viraj. I'm the organ scholar here at Teddy Hall and I study physics. Usually there are two organ scholars in college at any one time. There'll be the junior organ scholar who's maybe in first or second year and the senior who's maybe in second or third or fourth year. Basically, we work closely with the director of music to organise the running of music, generally in the college but mainly in the chapel. So every Sunday we'll play organ or conduct or sing at evensong, and we'll take a rehearsal during the week as well. We don't offer music here at Teddy Hall, and I read physics, so it's an interesting mix of things to do. It's a reasonable chunk of time alongside your degree, so it's important to sort of balance it correctly. Normally you'd have lots of help from your director of music and your junior or senior organ scholar, so the work is usually split three ways, and service is usually split three ways as well in terms of conducting and singing and playing. If you need a week off or you need some time to revise for exams, for example, you always have that leeway. It's a very social choir, we're a very fun choir. Formals are lots of fun and we have lots of social events during the week as well. There are free dinners every week in the hall, and it's a sort of small formal just for the choir where we sort of go in our Sunday clothes, dress up in gowns and have a nice three-course meal. One other perk of the organ scholarship is that you get free lessons, whether that's singing or conducting or organ lessons. And there's a certain allocation, I think it's about 3 a term. But you can also apply for a masterclass fund, which is what I've done, so I can get singing and organ lessons, and you can get them up to about £1,000 a year, which is more than enough. We go on tour twice a year usually. In December it's the Organ Scholars Tour, where I or my senior or junior will organise the tour. So last year we went to London, I think the year before that we went to Scotland, and that was a lot of fun. Every summer we go on tour usually. Last year we went to Pontigny Abbey, which is where St Edmund is buried, so we've got a strong connection there. We have an Organ Scholars Association, it's called the Betts Association, and every term we have a sort of drinks reception or a dinner, and every year we have a trip to Europe usually. So last year we went to Germany and looked at all the organs that Bach played on and worked with, so that was an amazing experience. The Organ Scholarship is very weird. You put down a list of as many colleges as you like to apply to, and then you go to the trials and it's all centralised, so you might have an audition in your first choice college, you might not. I think the most important things are sight reading and hymn playing, because they're things you'll have to do constantly. I didn't have that much experience with conducting to begin with. It's something you can pick up on the job really easily. I think especially here at Teddy Hall, the Organ Scholarship is quite a different experience because we have a really nice chamber organ, so there's not necessarily that much to do with your feet, for example. So you can come as a keyboard player and get into the Organ Scholarship here and have a really great time. I think if you want to get into playing the organ, your local church is probably a good bet, because they should have someone there or an organ that you can use. But if you live near a cathedral, that's always a plus as well, to get into there and have a chat with the organist or the director of music. It's quite a fun instrument to take up and learn, I think, especially if you're quite good at the piano. It's very different, and it's a whole different world of music that you can get into.